Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, friends. We are from the fourth group. We want to present about our project, data analysis, correlation to variables. Before we get started, let me introduce the member of my group. The first is Badi'atul Ulya. The second is me, Erni Puji Astuti. The third, Ariska Astuti. The fourth, Yulianingsih, and the last is Yustriyand Pandu D. Okay, our title of the project today is the correlation between learning style towards students' reading comprehension at 8th grade in SMP Negeri 22 Surakarta in the academic year 2017 and 2018. The background of the study is the researchers conducted observation and interviewed the students of grade 8th grade in SMP Negeri 22 Kartasura. The researchers have been given the problem that is, first, the students' difficulties in reading English text because of the difficult to pronounce the word so that they can understand English easily. And second, the students can only read English text word by word. The third, English material is boring if the students don't like and understand English material. The students can add vocabulary through reading and translating. Besides, can add the vocabulary, they can know how to pronounce word by word clearly. The fifth, the students prefer to read English if the teacher provides English material through the media such as video and music. From the problem that the researchers have been given, the researchers took two variables, that is, first, learning style, and second, reading comprehension. We determine the appropriate instrument with variables. The first, learning styles that use the questionnaire, modalitas belajar, and the second, reading comprehension that use a test in reading comprehension. Then, these two variables are correlated to know what the correlation is significant or not between learning style and reading comprehension at the 8th grade in SMP Negeri 22 Kartasura. Finally, the researcher took the title is the correlation between learning style toward students' reading comprehension at 8th grade in SMP Negeri 22 Kartasura. And then I want to show you our instrument. The first is questionnaire about learning style. Here is the questionnaire. There are 40 questions about learning style, and we just choose 3 learning style, that is, first, is visual. The second is auditory. And the third is kinesthetic. There are 40 questions which represent these three learning style, and if students choose visual, they will get code number 1. If they choose auditory, they will get code number 2, and if they choose kinesthetic, they will get code number 3. There are 40 questions in here. And then the second instrument is reading comprehension test. There are 25 questions in here with multiple choice A until D. If they choose true, they will get score 1, and if they choose false, if their answer is false, they will get a score 0. And now I will tell you how to input the data in Excel. Here is the data that we got from SMP Negeri 22 Kartasura at 8th grade. We used 2 instruments, questionnaire for test learning style, and then we use reading test for test reading comprehension. And this is the result after the data from the students. And here is the result after we record the data from 30 students. There are 30 students in here. Why the result of learning style could be number 1? This is number 2 or number 1 or number 3, the result of learning style, because the most answer by the students is visual for number 1, and the most answer from the student is auditory if the result is number 2, and they choose kinesthetic for the result number 3. I will repeat how do our group input the data. In learning style, if they choose the answer which represent visual, they will get number 1. Number one. The meaning is they choose visual, and then they will, if they choose the answer which represent auditory, they will get number 2, and if they choose the answer which represent kinesthetic, they will get number 3. After they answer 40 questions, we have to decide whether their learning style visual or auditory or kinesthetic. How we decided their learning style? We choose the modus of their answer. The formula is mode and then choose the cell B3 until AO3 and then enter. The result is 2, and the meaning is the first student, Alvaro Zaki Ananda, his learning style is auditory, and then you can drag it down until the 30 students. And then here is the data from reading test from 30 students, the same students. They will get score 1 if their answer is right, and they will get 0 score if their answer is wrong. And then how we summary the result? Here is the formula. Choose cell B38 until Z38 and then enter, and you can drag it up. And then let's check the correlation between the learning style and the reading test. The formula is choose the result of learning style and then choose the result of reading test. So the answer is minus 0.126461726, and the meaning is the correlation between learning style towards reading comprehension at 8th grade in SMP Negeri 22 Surakarta is a negative correlation because the answer is negative or minus. So the conclusion is there is correlation between learning style and reading comprehension and students' reading comprehension, and the correlation is negative. Okay, I think that's all from our group. Thank you for watching. If you have any question or critiques, you can comment. And akhirul kalam, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.